So when I first moved here, I was serving as an intern at the church, and as an intern, we're required to serve in the house of prayer, and then we're required to serve in the student ministry. So I started out leading high school age, and I didn't really put into account that the upbringing, that their cultural background, that the way they think would be that much different than mine. But over the past 5 years of being here, over time of jumping around to different areas of student ministry, doing discipleship and mentoring with some students, I've come to realize that their mindset, the way they think, is actually quite different from how they train the students to think in America. For example, in America, a lot of the teaching in junior high and high school and elementary school and onward is to think for yourself, to have your own ideas, go experience things, whether it's for good or bad, but they're really hammered in this whole free expression mindset where have your own ideas. If the teacher teaches you something you disagree with, then you can disagree with that and have your own mindset. But when I came here to Taiwan, the students, they're in school from like 7:30 in the morning maybe till like 9 p.m. because of the cram school, and every single hour they're being slammed with just information after information after information. And instead of coming up with ideas for themselves, developing a mindset, developing knowledge, they're just memorizing, and it's just going in their head, study, take tests, and then it comes back out. It's not so much of a developing your own ideas, it's more of what you hear is truth, and that's about it. And so through leading the students, in small group or in discipleship, when we're doing Bible study, what ends up happening is you go through a verse, go through a teaching, and you ask them questions, ask them, oh, what do you think about that? And then they just get stuck. And the only thing that they can say, the only thing they can answer is what they heard from the message or what they hear from another leader, because for them it's harder to formulate their own ideas, And so it's been an interesting experience for me serving with the student ministry because I'm so used to being around, from America, I'm so used to being around people who speak their mind too much. They're too used to talking about what they think, what they feel, to the point that it offends people, versus coming here and serving with people who just won't say anything. And so it's been a good experience for me, and I've seen a lot of growth through a lot of the students that I've been helping with, and it's been encouraging for me and helping me or making me want to continue serving with the student ministry, seeing development in students, seeing change, encouraging them to develop their own idea of who God is instead of hearing from thinking about what they hear from school, what they hear from their friends, from their parents, but developing their own personal relationship with God. I feel like that's the biggest thing that I've wanted to bring out in student ministry. Also building them up to follow God themselves instead of just following their leaders. Helping them develop lifestyles of worship and prayer, help them develop their own devotional life, stuff like that.